Welcome back to the Slice of Life. This week's episode, we're going to take you behind the scenes on the preparation practices of our meatballs. Well, you know, it starts here in the dish tank. We got to get our supplies ready, cleaned, and ready for the next thing. They just finished up pizza dough for today. So I'm getting our bowl cleaned up, and we're going to switch over to meatballs. So join you in just a minute. I'm going to get those ingredients together. We'll join you in the prep room.
Oh, look who it is. It's the legendary Barbie, everybody. Barbie's here. This is Barbie. Have a seat.
Because this is why Avery doesn't belong in the prep room. So first things first, we got our breadcrumbs in. Next, we're gonna put our Parmesan cheese in. 5 whole pounds of Parmesan cheese in this recipe, so a lot of cheese. So this bowl used to be a little bit bigger back in the day, so I need to find something to cut this in half because...
How did it shrink?
Well, I think they bought smaller bowls for salads. Like our bowl back in the day used to come up to here. So you used to be able to do everything in one, so it's not gonna fit. So we're gonna tell you some of these ingredients, but we're not gonna tell you all of them. So we're gonna get all of our spices weighed out. Everything in this recipe is weighed, so it will be the exact same flavor every single time. So we're starting with our pepper, salt, parsley, basil, oregano, garlic powder, Julio es loco, senor.
No.
And onion powder. All right, mix all those up, get our spice blend. Gonna add half of it to one, half to the other. Doesn't have to be perfect because all this is gonna come together in the mixer. And then we've got our breadcrumbs in the bottoms here. Then we're gonna add our eggs. Add our milk. So this is what we call our slurry. So these wet ingredients, we will mix them all together. And this is gonna be a binder / slurry for the meat mix. As we put the meat in the mixer, we will add this to it in parts. So that way it mixes really nice in our planetary mixer. And it doesn't have to be perfectly mixed, just a good head start. So that way there's no like huge sections of pepper or anything like that in your mixer. So again, as a recap, we've got our breadcrumbs in here, we've got milk in here, we've got a little bit of egg, we've got our spice mixture in here. We're bringing this together as a binder. This binder is gonna serve as some places call it filler for the meatball. If you ever go to a place and their meatball is like super soft and like not much of a meat texture to it, they're using more filler. So we don't actually use a lot of filler. This just little bit here is gonna go with 60 pounds of meat. So a lot of meat comparative to filler ratio because we like a nice dense meatball, but you still want that soft texture. And so the soft texture is gonna come from your filler product that you're making with your breadcrumb and egg mix. All right, so you can see this one's a little bit drier. We've got some more dry ingredients here. So I'm gonna go ahead and combine these two together now that we've got space to do it. All right, that's a good mix.
That looks like a little bit of a workout.
It's a little finger workout, yeah. These guys are pros in here. I'm just they're looking at me sideways because I don't usually come in here and do this stuff with them. They're like, hey, so rookie, senor.
El jefe es novato. ¿Qué puedo decir?
He called you a rookie.
Yeah, he's snub.
He's a noob. That's good stuff. So we've got our slurry together and we've got all of our meats pulled out and we're gonna go ahead and start putting this thing together. So we use ground beef. This is 80-20 ground beef. You gotta have that fat content in there if you want a nice juicy meatball. So don't buy no 95-5, don't buy no 90-10, not even 85-15. You need 80-20. So that is a key. And then Italian sausage is going to go in there. And let's go ahead and start mixing this thing up. All right. And we're gonna layer this in. So we're gonna do some of the beef, some of the sausage, some of the slurry, and then we'll add some additional meat on top. That way it's, again, just trying to help the mixer as much as possible get this incorporated, because what you don't want to do when you're mixing your meatball is over mix it. So if you over mix your meatball, you're actually breaking down the tendons in the beef and it's going to become tougher. Let's add some of our slurry. And our beef actually comes from a farm up in near Ashland University, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that up there, yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and get our mixer turned on. Okay, I'll dial this in to really no more than about 6.5 minutes. Start on 1, nice and slow. There we go.
Man, this piece of equipment is insane.
Yeah, these mixers are no joke. This Hobart machine, we actually purchased this used with our new store. It was very, very lightly used. We got a hell of a deal on it. Our old one was a Hobart legacy mixer. Yeah. And
some footage of that. I'll show that right now.
yeah, so that thing was like an 1812, I believe. I'm sorry, 1912. Wow, if it was 1812, that'd be crazy.
112 years old. The
Yeah.
one over there was 112 years old.
1912, yeah. All right, so looking at this here, we've got really nice texture going on, really well blended. I'm not seeing any spots. I've got a couple more streaks that I'm looking to have come out. We've got 30 seconds left on our mix. I think we might be right on the money at that 6.5 minutes. So we've got 60 pounds of meatballs here in one batch. And we're making about 6 of these to sometimes 8 of these a week.
How many meatballs does 60 pounds get you?
Out of this batch, if we meatball the whole thing, it's about, well, whatever, 3 ounces. So 60 pounds times 16 divided by 3. I think it's 320.
320.
That's not what I said?
You said 120.
No, I said 320.
Did you?
Play back.
That's good, man.
All right, bowl's empty. Let's make some meatballs. Throw these guys in the oven. Foil to the foil.
Ta-da!
Dun, da, da, dun, da, da. And they're in.
How long?
17 minutes. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Stunning, actually.
It smells so good. So good?
Yep. Looking for at least 155, 160. So, I'm gonna grab another rag. I wanna get all these guys' way as fast as possible. These guys are our finished product. First smell. Yeah, that's good.
You know, it kind of takes me back to wooden paddle.
Deep fried meatball. Should we deep fry one? Should we try it?
I think we should try it. You want to test those real quick? Make sure they work. Looking good.
Well,
we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it, dude. We gotta shout out Jonathan and Brianna at Wooden Paddle out in, are they in Lemoyne?
Lamont, Illinois.
Lamont. What Lemoyne? What is this one?
Lamont, Illinois.
Lamont, Illinois. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of weeks ago, we went to Chicago. We went to Barbecue Productions, and we went to Wooden Paddle. And Jonathan and Brianna make this absolutely insane dish. It's deep fried meatballs. And Avery's here. We made some meatballs. I'm like, dude, let's put some in the deep fryer and let's see how they come out.
Let's go do it. Let's go bother Jimmy on a Friday night. He's gonna be like, get out of my way. I'm gonna bother you guys for a second. I'm gonna steal one of your fryers.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what happens. What do we got?
Jimmy, what's on your mind?
It just got real.
What is it?
You're gonna see.
I'm trying to look.
This I'm gonna try to get this a little bit more serious than I already do. I can't help it, you know. I'm just so tied into the Little Italy, you know, family. You know,
Tattoo.
it just got real.
Jim's got the tattoo. Fried meatball.
Oh, got 2 minutes.
A little less. It was like 1.5.
All right, let's pull it out.
Let's get it out of here.
It looks good. Let's try it.
Wow, heard some crispy on there.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I want to try this because I wanted to try my meatball by itself.
You don't know if you want to try the deep fried one?
Well, not first. I ruin my taste buds.
Are you gonna try it though?
I'm gonna stick to what I'm good at. I'm gonna let them stick to what they're good at. Man, what an awesome episode. I hope you enjoyed seeing what goes in behind the scenes to make an incredible product like our meatballs. It's just one of many items that we make in-house from scratch that our dough team does an amazing job day in and day out, working upwards of 20 plus hours when this room is operating a day, making products like our meatballs, our dressings, our sauces, our pizza dough, our pasta noodles, and so much more. And I hope you as the customer can see the difference of the quality of this type of product. So, on your next visit, grab a meatball, enjoy the dish, and we'll see you on the next episode.